A Southern Kentucky woman says there's a problem in her house that's driving her batty, and she's run out of answers on how to solve it.
She says bats have invaded her attic, but it's illegal to kill them and too costly to humanely remove them. Phil Pendleton has her story.
Why bats lost away?
That's frightened me.
You don't have to be Bruce Wayne or Batman to know that bats are just plain scary. And Catherine Hinkle of Corbin knows that all too well.
The little critters are walking around up there, and they're starting to eat into my drywall.
Hinkle began noticing all the bat droppings around the outside of her home about 2 months ago. And her son even had a not-so-comfortable close encounter with them one night.
And they started to buzz around his face, like want to attack. So, I mean, it's frightening.
Too silent for our microphones to pick up, but you could actually hear the sound of tiny feet walking in this easement above me here. The homeowner says she knows for certain they were bats. She says these markings on the ceiling above her living room are further evidence of an infestation.
See where they're scratching and gnawing at it, that they're coming through the drywall.
Hinkle says an exterminator told her it's illegal to kill the bats because they're an endangered species. And she's between a rock and a hard place because she can't afford to pay someone to humanely draw them out.
Where do you come up with all of this money to do this?
She estimates there are probably more than 100 bats living in her attic, a place she's now too afraid to venture into. In Corbin, Phil Pendleton, WKYT 27 News First.
Well, we did some research on bats in this state and found despite the nuisance, bats are actually very beneficial to the environment. The Kentucky Bat Working Group says bats will eat their full body weight in insects every night, and some species play a critical role in the production of fruit.